This week, Angelo chats to Janet Gaeta, creator of ABC's Good Game and creative director of the very exciting new event, Hybrid World Adelaide. Then, for something completely different, a look at parenting simulator Think of the Children. It's in beta now, but is it the best it can be? This is Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this week we're going to jump right into something that could end up being quite a messy situation indeed. First up, Epic Games has announced a brand new gameplay mode for Fortnite, and it's available for everyone, completely free, regardless of whether you play on PC, PS4, Xbox One, or Mac. Battle Royale is a shiny new PvP mode that throws 100 players together on a massive map, combining Fortnite's iconic building skills and destructible environments, together with some intense player versus player action. There are no pay-to-play benefits or premium items that offer any sort of competitive advantage. You just grab the game, jump in, and fight for your life. Last man standing wins. If this is all sounding a little familiar, well, the team at Bluehole, developer of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, think there are more than a few similarities between their Battle Royale and the one that's popped up in Epic's latest. In fact, Bluehole, who use Epic's Unreal Engine, have released a public statement voicing the developers' displeasure over the new game, going so far as to suggest the team is considering further action. After listening to the growing feedback from our community and reviewing the gameplay for ourselves, we are concerned that Fortnite may be replicating the experience for which PUBG is known, says a spokesperson, who also takes offence that Epic references PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds in its official Fortnite promotions. It is worth noting that Brendan Green, the PlayerUnknown for whom the new game is named, previously worked as a consultant on the game that became H1Z1 King of the Kill, which is, you guessed it, another Battle Royale fight-to-the-death experience. And speaking of Fortnite, that game made history this week by accidentally allowing cross-platform crossplay, where Xbox One and PS4 gamers all played together in harmony. Unfortunately for us, the bug was quickly squashed, with Epic blaming a configuration issue. If you're disappointed, you're not the only one. Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, has gone on the record saying he would have liked Epic to leave it on. There's some good news on the way for Australians. It looks like, finally, we might be able to pay for our Steam purchases in Aussie dollars. It's taken years of lobbying and Valve itself has stayed pretty quiet, but change might well be on the horizon. A new update for indie game War of the Overworld refers to an email from Valve saying that the Steam pricing matrix has been updated, adding a bunch of new currencies to the list and adjusting existing prices to better reflect strength against the American dollar as well as regional purchasing power. The new list includes the Polish zloty, Argentine peso, Israeli new shekel, Kuwaiti dinar and the Qatari rial, as well as the Aussie dollar. Apparently, the changes have been approved by Valve and should be live now on the system's backend. But if you don't see anything different, maybe wait for an official launch. It can't be too far away, surely. In quick news, the wrath of Nintendo has been brought down upon one poor modder's head after the avid fan published a project that added online multiplayer to Super Mario 64. Predictably, Big N wasn't too happy about its IP being reused without permission, so Kaz Emmanuel was in the firing line. More than 20 videos of the working mod were taken down, and his Patreon account, set up to fund the mod's development, was also shuttered. Tempting fate somewhat, Kaz has also posted that just in case you think some random videos being taken down will stop anything, nah, they are entirely unrelated to development. And something a little happier for Nintendo, Shinji Mikami has revealed that he would really like to see The Evil Within 2 pop up on the new hybrid Switch console. Mikami is working as producer and supervisor on the new horror title, which is out in a few weeks, and says a handheld version of the game would be interesting. Time for some ridiculous numbers. Nier Automata has been shipped and downloaded more than 2 million times since its launch earlier this year. Publisher Square Enix has labelled the game a global hit far in excess of our expectations and hinted at the potential to further expand the franchise. Divinity Original Sin is also selling strongly, moving just less than 500,000 copies in 4 days, something it took the first Divinity game several months to achieve. Fans have reported a few issues with online play, but that's almost to be expected. Nearly 86,000 players logged in at once trying to check out Larian's old school RPG, and that's only those playing through Steam. And a slightly less surprising but no less impressive number comes from Sony, who reports Crash Bandicoot on PS4 has sold more than 2.5 million units worldwide since its launch in late June. This, of course, reinforces the fact that really all many people want is shiny new re-releases of our favourite old school games. Xbox is taking a slightly different approach to the same topic, and Master Chief fans can rejoice. Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST and Halo 4 are now all backward compatible on Xbox One, along with Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, as long as you have the original disc. And finally this week, nearly 15 years after its initial release, Zone of the Enders, the second runner, is getting a new lease on life, with Sony and Konami revealing an enhanced port set for release next year. Not only is the second runner Mars getting polished up for both PS4 and Windows PC, but it's also getting VR headset support, placing you right inside the orbital frame Jehuti.
Chamber pressure rising normally. Life ring has started revolving. Ready to fire.
Still no word on that long-promised Zone of the Enders 3, which seems ever more unlikely given Hideo Kojima's uncomfortable relationship with Konami these days, but this one, at least, should tide things over a bit. Zone of the Enders, the second runner Mars, is scheduled for release in 2018. For more information on any of these stories, or to keep up to date with the latest gaming news, head to playerattack.com. But for now, stick around, we've got plenty more still to come.